So the Game Awards. What is this game, Expedition 33?
Delicious hot schmoes.
Okay. I watched the entire show, and I was entertained probably for like a total of 15 minutes of that show.
Are you not entertained?
It was boring.
Is this not why you are here?
Yes, there were things that were announced, but so much of that announcement was the things that we see almost every year. But the announcements that are like, oh, here's a cinematic of this game we're making. It'll be here in 5 to 7 years. That's 2030 territory. Star Wars, I'm looking at you. I was excited in 2 moments of this entire show. And that was when the Star Wars games were announced and when Arc Raiders won a title. Those were the only 2 moments I was excited watching this show. Not even when Miss Piggy showed up, which we'll talk about that later. I didn't play Clair Obscur Expedition 33, but that's because I don't play single player games. At all. I've only played 3 single player games, and 2 of them were campaigns for multiplayer games.
I knew it. He is not a man of God.
For a single game to walk in and get nominated for nearly every single award and then walk away winning almost every single one of those awards, it begs the question, should there be a limit?
This is forbidden.
I'm not saying this game wasn't good. I never played it. I haven't even seen gameplay of this game, which is very odd as well. But there are so many other games that I saw on these lists, games that were nominated that I have heard of and I have seen gameplay of and I have friends that adore. And they were essentially swept away because this one game cleaned house. Now, to all of you Expedition 33 lovers, you're probably going to hate me. Go ahead and put that hate down in the comments. However, does nobody else think that Silksong deserved at least a title? Or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Neither one of those deserved a title of any kind? Because those 2 games I know of and have seen gameplay of, and most of my friends adore. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Now, I am glad that Arc Raiders did win that one title for I think it was best multiplayer game, I think. And that made me happy because I've been loving that game to death. Third Shredder. Bro, I'm gonna die.
Are there people up there?
Yep. Anybody got defib? You got a defib by chance? Anybody got defib?
They should fall down.
Do you have a defib? Please? Please? No. Please. Defib. That, yeah. That's right. Defib. Defib me. That's great. Yes. Perfect. No. That's the wrong choice. Yeah. There you go. Good choice, boys.
Did you say you're just running from the shredder?
Shameless plug. I'm going to continue to upload clips of that game. So if you like that, please press the like button. I can't talk today. And if you don't like that, press the dislike button, because Arc Raiders is such a fun time and I'm going to enjoy everything, especially with the wipe coming up. Anyway, I'm only excited for 3 games, 2 of which are Star Wars and 1 of which is a game that is probably going to flop really, really hard. But I'm excited for it because of who made it. I'm excited for High Guard, believe it or not, even though it's probably going to fail miserably, just like my beloved game Splitgate. I'm excited for that game, and I'm excited for both Star Wars titles. However, one of which I'm fearful I will never see the light of day for, because the last time we got a Star Wars title announced was Eclipse, back in either 2020 or 2021, and we have not heard a single thing except for that it's in development. We got this new game announced, Fate of the Old Republic, which will be awesome if they can pull it off as a quality spiritual successor to the other Old Republic games. But, dude, 2030 is probably when we're going to see that game, and I'm not excited about it. I am excited for the pod racing game that's supposed to come. I think Galactic Racers, I believe is what they called it. And that will probably be a good time for about a week and a half before everybody stops playing that game. Now, I do want to talk brief second. I just want to pose a question. Why in the world are the Muppets everywhere? There hasn't been a Muppets anything that's like been important in my life in a long time. But, you know, I'm kind of down for another Muppet movie. They should do another Muppet retelling of a story. I think that could be fun. Like Muppet's Treasure Island, but for another story. I could be down for that. Going past video games today, I do want to just briefly ask another question. In regards to movie and TV, where is all the fantasy? When was the last time we had a fantasy TV show or a fantasy movie? More so a movie. Like, we've had Game of Thrones, and we've had the spin-offs of Game of Thrones that you would consider fantasy. But, like, where's the fantasy movies? Since Harry Potter, there haven't been hardly any fantasy movies. Everything's sci-fi or superhero or horror, or a Disney film, which I'm not counting as a fantasy. Where are Lord of the Rings-esque high fantasy stories on the big screen? All of the remakes or the film adaptations of books are all sci-fi. So if you know of a good fantasy movie, I've been thinking about it and wanting to get back into fantasy movies and TV. So if you have a good option, please tell me, because I want to know and I'm very curious. Preferably live action, but I'm willing to look at an animated show as long as it's not an anime, because I don't like anime. Shoot me in the comments. But yeah, those are the things I wanted to just talk about briefly. Video games are great. I love them. I love playing them, and I love watching movies and TV shows, as long as they're not Tombstone, because it's the worst movie in the world. I've never seen it, and I never will, and neither should you. Peace.
Delicious hot schmoes.